Hello guys, I am back. I was gone, but I have not forgotten. I will never stop uploading on this channel ever in my life. So I'm back. I took a brief break, more of a planning break. I had some other things to do that wasn't YouTube. Started to work on my work-life balance a bit more as I start to get my body ready for the upcoming school year and of course future uploads on the channel. But we're back on the reaction channel, and today we are reacting to the best Russell Westbrook play from every game of this 2019-2020 season, of course until the season was suspended. So the reason why I'm picking this video today, of course, I am a Houston Rockets fan, so naturally I would come to like Russell Westbrook. I always liked his game. I felt like he got a lot of unnecessary hate for what he did, but now that he's on the Rockets, he of course has a more special place in my heart for Russell Westbrook, and I thought that it would be cool to react to his best plays from every game this season, especially considering the first video on this channel was one of James Harden. So, and I really do like doing more player reactions, like player mixtape reactions, and so this is what we're going to be reacting today. So subscribe if you're new as we try to grow this community, and leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Let's get into it. This was his opening game. He had some trouble getting accustomed to the Houston Rockets, and but he's definitely a lot better, more accustomed now. The problem is that time is running out. Like, Westbrook's 31. He doesn't have that many more years left in his prime, so like he has to get on it quickly. So that's the only problem. I mean he'll probably be good next season as well, but the next season probably the last chance. And an alley-oop to Russell Westbrook. We don't see these too many times, but oh, this is an incredible play. This is an incredible play. And one. An incredible drive to the paint. Two Wizards fouled him pretty much. He was fouled by two Wizards. And then in a crazy finish from Westbrook. A brilliant backdoor pass by Harden, though. You have to keep your eye on that. That was a beautiful pass by Harden. And good job on Westbrook to cut in for the shot. Westbrook. Euro step. Or sides. Yeah, Euro step. Good move from Westbrook. He's always going to be one of the most elite point guards in the paint. This is a blowout game. This was a blowout game. This was a humiliating game to watch. I stopped watching this game by like halftime because the game was over. Westbrook. Sucks that we don't get like the monster jams from Westbrook that we got in OKC. But, you know, I mean, he's 31, so he's not going to be as athletic. But that's okay. You know, it's no problem. Wow. I mean, I think that Chris Dunn could have played some better defense. I mean, considering that he is, if I'm not getting my players confused, Chris Dunn is one of the better defending guards out there. He's one of the better defending players, one of the best on the Chicago Bulls. Alright, sorry about that. I had to go get the charger because the laptop was running low on battery. But yeah, let's get back into the video. Sorry about that interruption. Alright. In the post. No chance. The speed, the acceleration of Russell Westbrook is insane. It's insane. Barely beat him though. Ah, this game. Ah. Westbrook kind of sold the game in this one. But that's okay. That's okay. That's not a problem. And beautiful. This is crazy. This was an incredible play. Sorry about that, my alarm went off, so I had to go again. Alright. Westbrook for the mid-range, beautiful. Beautiful. Harden to Westbrook. The friendship that these two have is one of the reasons why the Rockets are playing so well right now. Like, comparatively, Chris Paul and Harden never had a very rosy relationship. And that was a big contributing factor into why, you know, they didn't do as well. But Harden and Westbrook, you know, they know each other well. They've played before together. And so I think the chemistry factor is definitely there. I really like those old city jerseys. I think, what are they called? Whatever they're called, the black jerseys with Houston on them. Those were, I liked them better than the new city jerseys. I think the new city jerseys are kind of gimmicky looking. Like, I didn't like them. I mean, it's because I like a more minimal design on my jerseys. Like, I don't want it to be too, oh, this one. Russell Westbrook lays up. This was a crazy game except for the fact that they lost it to Nemanja Bjelica. 30-foot jump shot. And it happened again with Bogey later in the season. The Rockets should just avoid power forwards whose name starts with the letter B. Like, just forwards whose name starts with the letter B. Bjelica, Bogey, Brown. Everybody's just dropping buzzer beaters on us if their name starts with a B. Beautiful. Another one. He's an unstoppable game in the paint. I think there was a stat, like Russell Westbrook was outscoring centers in the paint at one point because of small ball. That was crazy. That was a crazy jam. That was a crazy jam. But yeah, like I was saying, I think he was like the second highest scorer in the paint for a certain span of time when they were playing small ball, which is crazy. Considering that he practically plays center on the offensive end for the Rockets.
He's been attacking. This time he gets into the post, gets into where he wants to get the shot.
They won this game. This was a good game. This was a very good game for the Rockets. We got to see both Harden and Westbrook coming out and balling. And if you have Harden and Westbrook playing at their finest, you're going to have a good game.
Westbrook looks good, doesn't he? He's trying to get a 2-for-1 and he just explodes past Buddy Hield.
Buddy Hield has no chance. Very few defenders have the foot speed to keep up with Westbrook. Or the defensive talent. That was the easiest basket I have ever seen. That's been one of the easiest baskets I've ever seen. Oh, that was good. That was very good. That's good. That was good from Westbrook. These ketchup and mustard jerseys, I also really like these ketchup and mustard jerseys. These also look really fire. I should probably I'll try to get one. You know, maybe for like my birthday or something. Who knows? I wouldn't mind getting one of those. Those are actually absolutely fire. Back in OKC, this game was a blowout. This game was a blowout, which is a shame. It's a shame that Westbrook got blown out in his return game to the Rockets. I mean, the Thunder. Oh, I think this is the game where Harden dropped Covington. Yeah, I think this was the game where Covington decided that he wanted to go to the Rockets. This was the game that Damian Lillard and Westbrook exchanged words, I think. Yeah, I think that was this game that, Damian Lillard and Westbrook, because we know they have that little rivalry of theirs. I think this was the game that they exchanged some words. Westbrook's going to be better than Damian Lillard. I don't care what you say. All right? What seed are the Blazers? They're not going to make the playoffs. But Russell Westbrook is. They're probably, and Houston's going to win that championship. They lost this game, I think. Which is really sad because I think that either AD or LeBron, one of those two didn't play. Wait, let me check. Who didn't play that game? Okay, yeah, AD didn't play that game, so we actually should have won that game, but it's disappointing that we didn't. Especially considering we were at home that game too. But it doesn't matter. Oh, this is another humiliating one. We had like a 20-point lead at like 6 minutes left, and we blew it. We blew this game. This was a terrible game. This was a terrible fourth quarter. This is a Houston fans' worst nightmare. Woo! Yeah, that's another really important aspect that that everyone noticed in Russell Westbrook. He's not shooting the ball as much anymore. He's dunking. He's doing that a lot more than shooting these days, which is good because he's not a very good three-point shooter. Another very easy basket. I'm very surprised that no one closed in for help. He just let him get the basket. Like, there were 4 Nuggets defenders around him right outside the paint, and they didn't close in. Woo! That was the only defensive play that we've seen all video long. But still, what a block. What a block from Westbrook. Just rejecting Ariza. And he's not that tall either, you know, like... Porzingis didn't want to get in it. He didn't want to mess with it. He was like, nah, Porzingis doesn't want to mess with him. He doesn't want to mess with Westbrook. He's like, I'm good. Like, and that's a smart move. Or else he would have been caught on a major poster there. Beautiful pass. Beautiful pass to McLemore. But that was a bit of a flop at the end of the play, though. I have to say. That was a bit of a flop. Alright, that's the first game of small ball. Oh, they're not going to put the Anthony Davis play. They're not going to put the play where he crossed up Anthony Davis. Oh, that's sick. That stinks. That is definitely not the best play of that game. You could have done the Anthony Davis crossover, the one where he rushed down the paint and threw it down. Not this. This was definitely not the best play of that game. This was the this was a great play. Don't get me wrong. Like, when I saw this was incredible. But, I mean, this is the second time we've seen it now. The play before the buzzer beater does not count as a good play. You lose the game. Like, whatever, man. I mean, it was still a beautiful pass. Don't get me wrong. Like, that was a beautiful, beautiful pass. But they lost the game at the buzzer, you know? Like, why? They didn't win. This was another really good game. This was a statement win. And then we did go like a week. Like, this is the last game before the All-Star break. And then we came back after the All-Star break and then beat them in that overtime game in Boston. That was also another very good game. Harden to Westbrook. No chance. Why did Marquise Chris even try to block that? Marquise Chris knew he had no chance blocking that. That's a crazy dunk. That's a crazy dunk. Hey, if you haven't watched the Rockets scrimmages and you're a Rockets fan, do. Alright, those have been pretty good. The last scrimmage game against the, Memphis Grizzlies was a great game. James Harden absolutely balled out, as well as Ben McLemore, too. That's important. The shooters need to shoot the ball well, and Ben McLemore he had that sniper in that last scrimmage game, which was incredible. Oh, it's this one. Westbrook! Woo! This is that kind of stuff that, like, sends, like, chills down your spine. That kind of dunk. Like, you just like, he's there and then he's not, or he wasn't there and then he's there. They lose this game. But still a crazy dunk nonetheless. Still a crazy dunk. Well, when Westbrook's in town, you know you're gonna have a good show. When Westbrook's in town, you know you're gonna have a good show. He's the type of guy that can bring. That was everyone's reaction. Westbrook, the type of guy that can turn anything into entertainment. Wow. How about that hustle? How about that hustle? Missing the layup and just rushing for it past Zubac. And then getting the putback. That was really good. Early game, Westbrook corner 3. They lost this game too. This was the beginning of, I think, that 4-game losing streak or something. Yeah. No, the Clippers game was the beginning of that 4-game losing streak. And then they won this game, though. They won this game. I think he did sit out the other game, though. I think he sat out the Charlotte Hornets game. And I think another game was there, too. They lost to... Yeah, the Knicks, Clippers, Magic, and then the Hornets. He sat out the Hornets game, so that's why there's no Hornets highlight. And, yeah, that's the end of the video. So that was the last game before lockdown. It's good that it's good that they finished off their season with a win. Obviously, they're back in the bubble now, but that they finished their regular season, not the bubble season, with a win. But yeah, that was Russell Westbrook's best plays from every game of the 2019-2020 season and my reaction to it. I hope you enjoyed it, and like I said at the beginning of the video, if you enjoyed it, a thumbs up would be greatly appreciated. And of course, if you're new and you like the video, subscribe. That's what helps keep these videos pumping out. And I will see you guys on Friday for sure this time. Peace.